What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead, and did we miss this scene in Season 7? Spoiler warning if you don't know Season 7, you don't want to know about this, or just general spoiler warning about The Walking Dead. So, here we go. And this is a topic that we've got several questions about, and if you know this channel, we talked about this in the Season 7 trailer breakdown. But let's see about it. Now, in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer over the summer, you saw this car chase scene. And you're like, who's in this car chase? Who's in the car? Who's getting away? What they doing? And we saw this scene here. A lot of people thought this was Rick or Aaron or whatever. You see the truck and the two motorcycles going after this person. You're like, oh man, the Saviors are going after somebody. But we never saw this in an episode. They took it out. The truck barreled through some cars to go after this guy, and we'll talk about the scene that we did see, but it was supposed to be in Season 7, Episode 3, but we never got a chance to see it. So it was when Gordon had a code orange and went out. There's Arat and Dwight going after Gordon, and we never got to see this because they edited it and took it out and changed up the dynamic, maybe for time, maybe for what, but I don't know. And we saw the bike go down, and we never saw this. It would explain why Dwight's front tire was all damaged, and it makes more sense that the walker didn't even fall on the bike when it fell off of the highway. People were like, why was his tire all banged up? And that's probably why. So the scene we saw was Dwight just going past the truck that was broken down, and he got stuck when he was trying to go through with his motorcycle on some walkers. And the big thing was the reveal of the vest, that you thought, oh, he killed Daryl. He's got Daryl's things. This was on The Talking Dead over the summer. But as you can see, that pile of walkers going forward around the highway, and that's the scene we got. We didn't get the chase scene. They took it out for some reason. Dwight gets stuck with the walkers, and he's trying to push through it, and we got him going through it. You see the different walkers on the ground with they're all mangled up, and he stops, looks up, and you see all the walkers around him, and it didn't make sense to a lot of people why the front tire was all banged up, and it didn't because it didn't happen. The walker falls off of the highway, falls next to his bike. Dwight jumps out of the way, and there he is looking up at the walker that's going to fall off on the highway, and that's where all the walkers were around him because they kept falling off the hole in the highway and just getting stuck around there. And this was all from the trailer that we got, but they edited the whole scene to get away from the truck scene. The walker falls off the highway and kind of comes towards Dwight. Dwight just jumps out of the way, but after that, Dwight's tire's all jacked up. It didn't make sense. The editing was just, people were complaining about that. You see how the tire is fine at the left over there with the walkers are going after Dwight. So I just thought it was a little interesting. It doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't change the dynamic of it, but people were asking me about it, so we never got to see the car and truck scene. This is what we saw too. Dwight's all banged up, probably because he actually falls and slides on the bike for some reason that we never saw. Gordon would have been in the car that they were going after, the code orange, but then Dwight says to Gordon, you know, a bunch of things like, you owe us now. We had to come out here. You know, the biggest line I remember is, I'm going to make your family eat shit sandwiches for their short, miserable lives. That's just terrible. Dwight and Negan are talking about various things there. And then on the walkie-talkie, Arat says, we got a code orange. And that's what they would have gone after, the code orange, which would have been Gordon trying to escape in the car, but they took it out. The other scene from the San Diego Comic-Con trailer is I want to talk about this. You got Ben probably in the car, Morgan, Ezekiel in the center there, killing walkers. And this is totally edited out. We didn't see this at all. Ben has a bow staff, I think, in his right hand and a gun in his left. I don't know if we're going to see this. Probably not going to happen at all. I don't remember him having a gun at all in this scene, or his own staff, or an axe, or whatever he's holding there. It's a wooden handle. We saw this scene where there was only a couple walkers. It was about the pigs, and Richard saying to Morgan that you can't tell anyone about this, any part of it. Benjamin has to take out a walker, and he struggles to with his machete or blade or whatever. But if you look at the top part of it, the awning of the kind of garage thing area, that's what gives away the same scene in there where Morgan and Ezekiel are, in the other scene where the car is. So I don't know if this is ever going to be seen. I don't think it will. They probably had to see Ben has the machete. He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have a bow staff. He doesn't have a spear with a wooden handle or anything. So they just changed it up, and it's not a big deal. I just thought it was interesting that we didn't see that either. We got the scene after that. He was learning Aikido from Morgan. So maybe we'll see him with that on there too. Maybe it comes around again. I just don't know. I didn't see it in the first part of season 7. Now, did you see this mistake here? Look what he circled there. What is circled on Negan? It's a cell phone. Jeffrey Dean Morgan never took the cell phone out for the take. What are you doing with that cell phone, Negan? Who are you going to call? I thought that was pretty funny. So rise up seems to be the motto of the trailer for the second part of season 7. Can't wait when it comes back Sunday, February 12th. Rise up against Negan, that's for sure. So there you go, guys. What do you think of it? Let us know. Check out our Walking Dead community page and group on Facebook. All are welcome, Walking Dead friends and family. And as always, thank you for watching. Let us know what you think. Post your comments below. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.